Spiritual warriors, what's going on? Welcome in. I hope you're all doing really well. I have a message for you from Spirit, and the message is very clear. You have someone who is watching you obsessively, spying on you, keeping tabs on you, and they are green with envy, okay? Envy, 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 jealousy, 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 evil eye here, people. They're so hyper-focused on you, so obsessed with you. And this person really needs to stop being so focused on you, and they need to mind their own business, focus on themselves, and just go off and figure out who they are and leave you alone. And they also just need to go off and be happy. But instead, they're fixated on you, you guys. They're so green with envy. I see this person watching you. I see two green eyes, okay? A pair of green eyes. They could be green, or it's just green with envy, right? And they watch you. They watch you through a screen. They watch you through, like, on a phone, on the TV. They watch you on a computer. Or this person is in your physical world. They're around you at work or something like that. And they watch you in person, maybe through a cubicle or through a window or something like that. But I feel like there's a barrier between you and this person, okay? They watch you. They watch you through something, whether that's a window or a cubicle or a doorway or a computer screen or whatever it is. Magician and the mirror. Ooh, they may even watch you in the mirror or through a mirror using mirror magic, and they may spy on you. So you might want to cover your mirrors if you feel like that's happening to you. Just cover them with a blanket. But this person is really envious of you because you are powerful, you're creative, you're a genius, and you're very magical. You have very special gifts, and they don't have the same gifts that you have. So they're not happy with that. They wish they were you. They wish they had your gifts, but they don't. And so they just need to stop trying to have what you have and start accepting who they are and what they have. And they need to start figuring out what their skills, their gifts, and their talents are. And they need to stop trying to take what doesn't belong to them, because I feel like they could be trying to take your skills, your magic, your energy, your creativity, your ideas. I see this person leaning over. Okay, this is a work situation that I'm seeing. It's not going to resonate with all of you, but I see this person in a cubicle, and they're leaning over in a squeaky chair, and it's like squeak, and they're like looking around the cubicle to where you are sitting, and you have your back to this person, and you're typing away on your computer, and they're actually trying to read what you're writing. This could be broadcasting, journalism, a newspaper office, an editing office. I'm not sure what you're doing here, but this person is reading what you're writing. So they could be plagiarizing your work, or they could be, I don't know, stealing your ideas. It's really awful, you guys. Yin yang. So I feel that you're coming together with your twin flame. If you feel like you're on a twin flame journey, I feel like this person's really off balance. Adjacent possibilities. This person's scatterbrained. The sacral chakra, the creative chakra. Yeah, they're stealing your ideas. They don't like how you're creative and you're passionate. And they don't like how you talk with passion and conviction. And you have a loud, powerful voice. Or maybe it's not loud, maybe it's quiet, but what you say is truth, and you're very committed to what you say. You believe in what you say, whether you are saying it with a lot of energy, a lot of volume or not. Anxiety. This person lives in fear. They're a very fearful person. And so they're very insecure. And I feel that they're worried about you and someone else coming together, or they're worried about you being promoted, or they're worried that you're going to outshine them, or they're worried about being left behind in some aspect here. The thinking man. So you're very intelligent, you're a genius, and you could definitely do something with writing, speaking, communications. I feel like This person wishes that they could create like you, think like you, but they can't. They need to go off and they need to meditate and they need to figure out what their skills and their gifts are, and they need to leave you alone. I think you're very psychic, intuitive, clairvoyant. I think a lot of you are healers or psychics or mediums, or you work with energy, or you're that high priestess energy where you can very easily connect to other dimensions, other realms, the spirit world. And this person's not like that. They don't have those gifts, or they're not meant to use those gifts in the same capacity that you are. Like, yes, this person has psychic abilities, we all do, but they're not meant to use them in the same way that you use them. So this person does have special gifts. I almost said gills. So maybe they have gills. Okay, maybe they're a fish. This person actually is a fish. Spirit is showing me a fish out of water, and they're just flopping around on the ground and they're going nowhere. It's like this person wants to be in your world, but they don't belong in your world doing what you're doing, but they're trying to force it. They're trying to force it to fit, but they're running out of oxygen here, you guys. It's not working. So they need to learn how to go with the flow, to surrender to their own path. They need to surrender to their own destiny. Interesting. The world, this talks about online, you guys. So yeah, this person watches you online like crazy, and you do something online, or you write. Maybe you blog or you vlog, or you write for a newspaper or something like that. Maybe you create something or write something that goes around the world, that's global, you guys. Producers or editors or something like that. But irregardless, they watch you obsessively online, and they are green with envy, you guys, okay? Which is really sad, because they don't have to be jealous or envious, okay? If they would stop focusing on you, and they would start focusing on themselves, and if they started to tap in and figure out what their skills are, and then play to those skills, then they would notice some sort of achievement or success here. So yeah, I'm feeling a lot of anxiety. This person has hardcore anxiety, you guys, over the fact that you are a powerful person. I also feel like you've captured the attention of someone, whether that's your boss or someone who wants to offer you something. It could be a business offer, or it could be someone who is interested in you in a romantic sense, you guys. Look, we have deceit on the bottom. See, this is why you guys need to just be careful, because this person, they're a liar. They're deceptive, and I feel like they're stealing from you, or they're taking from you when they shouldn't be. Whether that's your ideas, your inspiration, your words, things that you're writing, they might be plagiarizing you. You might post videos, for example, on YouTube, and then they watch your videos and they copy what you say down verbatim, and then they turn around and they make the exact same video. It's like copyright infringement or something like that. It's brutal. Absolutely brutal. But if they are doing that, they're failing. They're failing, and they're failing hardcore. Blossoming abundance. Okay, so you seem to be blossoming, or really coming out of your shell, finding your voice, stepping into your power. And they don't like it. Door to romance. Okay, so yeah, maybe this thinking man wants to be with you. They want to offer you their heart, and this person's very anxious about it. The throat chakra. Okay, so that was heavily coming through. You do something with your voice, communications, whether that's you're teaching, singing, you're a musician, maybe you're a counselor, a life coach, maybe you're in law, communications, broadcasting, publishing, editing, filmmaking, whatever it is for you, you guys. And I feel that you're victorious, and people love you, and they appreciate you, and they like your work. The kids are outside playing, you guys. I'm so sorry if you can hear that. Green with envy. Yeah, the world and the Knight of Cups on the split. They hardcore watch you. And I also feel like this thinking man or this thinking woman, they've been watching you too, and they like you. They like you a lot. They have romantic feelings for you. Who's the envious person here? Who's the envious person? The 10 of Wands, someone who is weighed down, bogged down. They hold a very heavy energy. They may be feeling like they're under a lot of pressure, okay? A lot of pressure to perform at work, for example, but they can't perform at work because, well, I don't think they have the skill set to do it, you guys, or they're just not as good as you. Just being honest, you know what I mean? I think whatever it is you do, you're really good at it. And this person, I don't think they're good at it. Just hands down, okay? That's just the cold, hard truth. It's not even the cold, hard truth. It's just the truth. But I'm sure they're good at other things, and they need to figure out what those things are so they can feel a sense of accomplishment and success, okay? But if you're doing something you're not meant to be doing, you're not going to be good at it. You're not going to be successful, right? Or you won't be as successful as someone else. Like if you tried to be a professional athlete, but you have no athleticism, come on. I mean, you can try, you can go out there, you can give it your all, but are you going to succeed or win? Nope. No. Okay. Absolutely not. But I mean, you know, A for effort. Yeah, this person's bogged down. Heavy energy. They could be feeling really overwhelmed at work. Maybe the boss has been piling on the paperwork, or they're falling behind. They're not meeting the quota for work or something like this. And so they're panicking. And I feel like if you work with this person, they're panicking because they're falling behind. They can't keep up with the workload. And so that's why they might be stealing from you, right? Because they're like, oh my gosh, this report is due tomorrow. I don't know what to do. I guess I'll just plagiarize collective. Instead of admitting like, I think I've bitten off more than I can chew, or maybe this job isn't meant for me, or hey boss, guess what? I lied on my resume. I said I could do all of these things, but I can't. Surprise, you know? Surprise. This person's a liar. They're deceptive. So they very well could have lied on their resume about their qualifications, and now they're hooped. Oh no. Oh dear. Yeah, the 10 of Swords. My gosh, 10-10. So this is a painful ending, a betrayal, letting go. I think they're going to be let go or fired, okay? They're either going to be fired from this job, let go from this job, or they're going to lose a specific person, this thinking man or this thinking woman. This person who has romantic feelings for you, okay? They may have let this person go, or they're about to let this person go, and they know it. They can feel that their days are numbered. Temperance. This talks about balance, alchemy, harmony. I think you are this earth angel energy here, and they can't compare to that, okay? They're in a very low vibration. You're very successful. You're very good at what you do. And I feel like you're a master alchemist. So you've been able to turn your pain into your power, but this person has not mastered the art of alchemy, you guys. It is a skill, and I feel like it comes natural to you. And I think you're meant to teach that in some capacity, okay? Or just that natural ability has helped you to overcome what you've overcome and turn around and better your life. But this person seems to be really stuck. Sagittarius energy. 3 of Cups. Yeah, so this is definitely someone in your community, friend, family member, co-worker. The word co-worker didn't want to come out, so I really feel like for a lot of you it is, right? This person wants to stay hidden. Ace of Swords. Truth, clarity, ideas, knowledge. I think this person is going to be found out for plagiarism or caught for some sort of deceit here. Scandal, a work scandal or something like that, or a love scandal. They may be caught cheating, or maybe they have been caught cheating on this thinking man. I think this person has been trying to steal your ideas or your words or your knowledge and then turn around and use them as their own, but they're going to be caught either by a specific person or you or the boss, or or spirit, the divine, and then the divine is going to put an end to it. So whatever they've started that is basically an exact copy of your work is going to fail, and it's going to fail hard. You guys, it's not going to do well. People know that this person's fake, or they know that the things that come out of their mouth, it's not their truth. It's stolen. It's like stolen words. It's not coming from their heart. It's not coming from their soul. It's coming from their mind that they've memorized, right? Or something like that. People can just tell it's not authentic. Man, the karmic energy is thick in this reading, you guys. There's a really loud helicopter going over. And whenever that happens, it's karmic energy coming into the readings. King of Wands. You have a King of Wands or a Queen of Wands coming towards you, and they're fired up about you, super passionate about you. And I feel that this is also your energy. You're creative, you're motivated, you're driven, you're fiery, you're passionate, you're a lot of beautiful things, you guys, and you know who you are, and you know your skills and your gifts and your talents, and then you play to those strengths, or you've trained and you've developed yourself and you've put in a lot of time and effort into your development, and it's paid off for you. And then there's this person over here who just wants it on a silver platter, and Spirit's saying, sorry, that's not how it works. This person wants what they want, and they want it, and they want it now, and that's that, and I don't care what I have to do to get it, I want it. And Spirit's trying to tell this person, well, that's not meant for you. That person's not meant for you. That job's not meant for you. You're meant for something else. But this person, they're not listening. They keep trying to force something, force it to happen. Well, I'm going to make that person fall in love with me. I'm going to make that person stay with me. I'm going to make this career work. Okay. Have fun with that. 10 of Cups. This person needs to figure out who they are, and then they need to go off and be happy and just leave you alone. Okay? They really do. You have your happily ever after coming in, you guys. A lot of you work with this person. 3 of Pentacles. They could be a Queen or King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This person is not in their strength. They have very low self-esteem. And I also feel like with the Strength card here, I'm getting that in reverse, where they want to force things to happen. Whereas you just sort of relax and you go with the flow and you let things happen. If it will be, it will be. But this person's not like that. Wow. 8 of Cups. Yeah, they need to go off. They need to leave. They need to detach. They need to go away and focus on their happiness. And they need to stop being so obsessed with you and hyper-focused on you, because it's going to get them absolutely nowhere. Nowhere. 5 of Wands, they're competing with you. King of Swords, you're so intelligent. There is no competing with you. Here's the thing. You're the best. You're the best of the best at what you do, okay? Because it's meant for you. So this person, they're never going to be better than you. And that's just the truth, okay? That's just the truth. Ace of Swords, right? They need to go off and discover their truth. They're not meant to do what you do. They're not meant to be with who you're meant to be with. I feel like they want the person who's coming towards you, you guys. They want everything that is coming to you, which is really bizarre. They feel entitled to your blessings, your life. It's really weird. This person has no idea who they are, and that's a problem. They need to go off and figure out who they are. 4 of Pentacles, greed. They're greedy, they're a miser, they're clingy, they're possessive, they're obsessive. Mine. See what I mean? That's confirmed. This person feels like entitled to what you have. Well, that should be mine. Her career should be mine. Her skills should be mine. Her talents should be mine. This King of Wands should be mine. No. No. Wrong. If they were meant to be yours, they would be yours. Stop it. The Magician and the Nine of Pentacles. So you are a super powerful manifester, and you know your strength. And you have a lot of really special skills, and you've tapped into them, and you've harnessed them, and now you are creating with them, and it's pulling in a lot of abundance for you, and you're sitting pretty, and you're looking real good, and you have a lot of self-worth, self-value. And this person, they really need to figure out their power, because they're not in it, and that's why they're so clingy and fearful and obsessive and afraid to let go and move on and try something new. Excuse me. Queen of Wands. Yeah, they're really jealous of you, you guys. Also, you know, you're meant to come together with a Queen or King of Wands here. See? You guys are meant for one another. You're on each other's level. You're both leaders. You're both passionate, creative, fun, fiery, confident. So this person's really envious of the fact that you're getting your happily ever after. But I'll say it again. You've earned it through a lot of hard work, a lot of healing, a lot of alchemizing your energies, turning your pain into your power. No one held your hand through that. Okay? Like, man, you had some dark days. It's been tough. It hasn't been a smooth road the entire time. But it's time for you to have your blessings, okay? And this person, they keep comparing themselves to you. They keep comparing their path to your path, and they feel so entitled. Like, that should be mine. No, 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 nobody, no. This person has a consciousness of lack, because when you have a consciousness of lack, you're very fearful and you're possessive. You're afraid to let go. You become very codependent in relationships. You give your power away a lot of the times. So this is something this person needs to heal, you guys. They're so green with envy. The Fool. So you're having some sort of new beginning, clean slate, fresh start. You're very unique, you're original, and you stand out. You're an original, and you're unique because you've done the reflection. You know, you've tapped in, and you're like, well, what makes me special? What makes me unique? Because we are all unique and special. We just have to figure out what makes us unique and special, and then play to our strengths, like I was saying, okay? And because of that, you've been noticed. You've been noticed by someone who has fallen in love with you. And I feel like you're also being noticed at work, or you're being noticed for your work. Okay. And I feel like this person's coming in to offer you something here, whether that's a promotion or someone's coming in to take a chance towards you, ask you out, take you on a date. This person thinks that you're lucky, but you're not lucky. You're in alignment with your blessings because you've raised your vibration. And so now you're vibing so high, you're attracting a lot of beautiful blessings, and this person can't believe it. Meanwhile, they're stuck in bitterness, hatred, competition, jealousy, envy, evil eye, and stealing people's energy and work and creativity. And they're wondering why they're not getting ahead. What? Okay. The World. Yeah, online. You guys are doing something online, and it's going to expand. You might end up working with this King or Queen of Wands. You guys might end up doing something online that's very creative. King of Pentacles. Your finances will be increasing as well. You have achieved a state of stability here, you guys. I also feel like somebody wants to commit to you, or this could be your boss who wants to offer you just a higher position at work, or they want to give you more responsibility, or they want to give you more creative freedom because you've earned their trust and their respect, and they know that you do good work. I can give you free reign, and you're not going to do something crazy and ruin the company's reputation, right? And it's something like that where you've earned this, okay? Very nice, collective. 8 of Swords. So this person is going to be stuck. Like I just said, this person may be wondering why they're stuck and stagnant and nothing's happening in their life and they're going nowhere. It's because they're hyper-focused on you. They're not focusing on the right things. They're not focusing on themselves, and that's getting them into hot water, into big trouble. Coffee cup, meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, and friendship. Okay, so you may be going into some sort of business meeting here and receiving an offer, or maybe you're becoming, you know, buddy-buddy with somebody very high up in the company, and this person's really put out about that. You might even be offered partnership in a company here, you guys. I just got that download for some of you. And if so, this person's knickers are going to be in a twist over that. But again, it's not your problem. And for others of you, this is your King or Queen of Wands coming in to ask you out for a cup of coffee or ask you out on a date or something like that. Soulmates, soul connection, partnership, agreement, soul contract. Yes, so a lot of you have romance coming in, partnership, but you may also have business partnership coming in here, you guys. Talking, interested in conversing, awaited message arrives, text, call, email. So you're getting communication here. I also feel like you guys do something, for a lot of you, where you're in an office, you use your computers, and this person, they look over your shoulder and they copy you. So you have to be really careful. I would put something behind you so that, you know, people can't see what you're writing, or I would position yourself so that your back isn't to someone who can look over your shoulders or something like that, you guys. Or just, I don't know, you might want to put a mirror in front of you so that you can see behind you. Something like that. Engagement ring. Engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, and union. You guys have some sort of solid partnership coming in, some sort of commitment, whether that's romantic or business related or both. Not enough. Yes, absolutely. I was picking up on that. This person has very low self-esteem, which is sad. But it's because they don't know who they are, so they're not in their power. Right? Says frustrated in relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear and ego issues, and jealousy. Yes, fear and jealousy for sure. So you might want to protect your energy, you guys, because this person is definitely sending you a lot of fear and jealousy. Healthy choices. Yeah, you're making healthy choices in life, and it's contributed to your success here and big time progress. I also feel like this person coming towards you in love, they see you as the healthy choice. Or if you're getting promoted at work, the boss sees you as the best choice, the right choice, the right person for the right job with the right skill set, someone who didn't lie on their resume, someone who is actually talented and worthy of that position. Okay, so, ooh, mask, yeah. See, this person's very fake. They lied. It says not showing true feelings, hiding, pretending, deluding, and gaslighting. So this person has definitely worn a mask. They have pretended to be someone that they're not. Okay? Maybe they're pretending to be nice or your friend, but they're not. Maybe they pretended to be really qualified at this job, but they're not. They're not qualified for this job. Okay. All right, you guys. So it's not your fault, okay? Because this person, they may make you feel guilty or something like that for things going your way, you know? They may try to make you feel guilty for being happy and getting everything you ever wanted in life, but you manifested this and you did it the right way with morals and values and ethics and patience and hard work and determination and dedication. And you stayed in your own lane and you just focused on yourself. So this person has nothing on you, okay? They might try to guilt trip you or make you feel bad for taking a position at work, but don't let them, because they haven't earned it. They're just really entitled. And this person's also money hungry because they're struggling financially. And the reason why they're struggling financially is because their root chakra is out of balance. And when your root chakra is out of balance, you're fearful. And when you're fearful, it affects your financial situation. It affects your stability, your financial stability. It affects your material world because you don't take leaps of faith towards things that you really want. And also when you're fearful, you know, you don't believe in yourself. And that's why they're stuck. Okay, so I don't know. This just wanted to come through, you guys. You're going to poof, soar off into this beautiful new beginning, new chapter for you. You're being elevated, okay? And you've got a lot of beautiful things coming to you, a lot of beautiful blessings. This is what Spirit wanted you to know. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your love, your time, your support, your energy. It means a lot to me. I hope you found this. Oh, my throat chakra. That was weird. Protect your throat chakra, okay? I hope you found this healing and helpful, and I look forward to connecting with you in the next one, you guys. That was really interesting. And the throat chakra card came out. So absolutely protect your throat chakra, because this person may try to shut your throat chakra down energetically, or they may come at you, say some pretty harsh, nasty words that might just hurt you, okay? But don't let them. Like, armor up. Put on your spiritual armor. You can put on the armor of God. You can look that up. You can just type in armor of God or spiritual armor and see what comes up, and then practice and try different techniques that work for you, okay? But this is where I'll sign off. Thanks, guys. Bye.